CardShark is a live, interactive sleight of hand show that has spent time in casinos from Las Vegas to Atlantic City. And now it's here on the Suncoast. Please welcome Jason Michaels with a preview of how the show that has wowed thousands of people across the country is here. So tell me about the performance.
Well, like you said, it's a live, original, interactive sleight of hand show, and I dive into the world of magic, but I also explore con artists and card cheats and fortune tellers and all these different types of quote-unquote scams and kind of expose a little bit about it.
Well, I like
tellers
that.
aren't real.
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is.
All right, well, so when you go through that, like, I heard you had like years of experience scamming, I guess.
What, scamming for entertainment purposes only. You know, I started with playing cards with my family and friends, and then one day I thought, I wonder what it would be like if I did a card trick. So I went and learned one. I didn't even expect it to fool anybody, but I tried it out, and there was a really good response, and I was like, I think I'm onto something here. So, yeah, and it just kind of grew from there.
All right, so tell me about sleight of hand. When you think about it, you know, you're doing a trick, but then at the same time you're doing something else. Is that how that works?
Yeah, the sleight of hand, those are the techniques that you use and that you learn. The real secret, I think, is in the performance. So, you know, the craft would be the techniques in the sleight of hand. The art would be combining all of it together so that you create something that creates this incredible, amazing moment in somebody's mind so that they feel like they've seen something truly amazing and impossible.
So where did this passion for doing the seemingly impossible come from?
Well, you know, I walked in, so when I got interested in card tricks and sleight of hand, I walked into a magic shop back where I lived, and I'd never seen anything like this stuff before. The guy who was there showed me a few things, and just, I mean, I felt like my head was going to explode. I was like, how come I've never seen this before? And I said, I have to do this for other people.
All right, well, can you show us some of what the audience at CardShark will see?
Absolutely, a little sleight of hand demonstration. I'm going to try to get a lot of you involved. Let's. I'm just going to let you look at a bunch of cards. When you see one that you want, reach out and take it. It's your decision. When you get a good one that stands out to you, and show it to everybody at home so that they all get to participate as well. I'll kind of look slightly away. All right, are we good?
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to give these a little bit of a mix. I will mix the cards up until you tell me to stop. Your decision.
Stop.
Place your card right where you stop me. So together we're going to try to find your card. Now you know what it looks like. You just saw it. What we'll try to do is we'll do this by looking through the cards face down instead of face up. Look through the cards face up and anybody could find it. Look through the cards face down, much more difficult. Well, okay, hang on. There's one card, this blue back card, which is obviously different from all the others. Do you remember what your card looked like? Did it look sort of like the King of Diamonds?
It did.
But was it blue?
That's a good question. That's interesting that you said.
It wasn't.
What's interesting about that is before we began, this is obviously a blue back card in a red back deck, but before we began, do you know what happened? Before we even started, I took a card out of the deck and I put it in my pocket, and it was a red back King of Diamonds.
How did you do that?
Well,
After she chose
Let
well,
me
that was
go
before.
and see your
I tell you what, let's take this one
Linda,
step
you
further, okay? I'm gonna have you reach out and take one. Go right ahead.
Oh, I can't.
Did you see one that you want? Let everybody take a peek at it. I will look away.
Don't tell him.
I'm not going to look. Has everybody seen it?
Everyone's seen it.
All right, so these cards are
red back.
the cards. You're looking at both sides. I like that. I'm going to give the cards a little spring off my fingertips. Let me know when to stop.
Stop.
Place your card back. All right, now here's the thing. You can see that it is. Now here's the thing. The first time we did this with your card, you didn't know what was going to happen. But if I have been able to locate your card by touch, and what a card cheat would do is control it all the way to the top so he could deal it to his silent partner. If this is your card, would that impress you a tiny little bit? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Hold your hand out for me. The fact that I can get your card, what is that? The Queen of...
That's not mine.
Queen of Hearts. Wait, so you didn't pick the Queen of Hearts?
No.
No, no. Was it seriously not the card?
That's not
What was?
yours.
Okay, hold on. What was your card? Was it?
The 10 of clubs.
What's interesting is you remember your card from before, the blue back card, the card
it
sitting on the table, it changes into the 10 of clubs. Now what's really strange about that is not only does this blue back card change into the 10 of clubs, if I take the blue back card and I tap it against the card that you're holding, turn that card over.
No.
There it is, the 10 of clubs.
What? I don't believe I'm seeing this.
I know,
How did
right?
that happen?
That's what makes it so much fun, is that experience. That's what I experienced it myself, and that's what I love to share with others. It's all sleight of hand and trickery.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, if you want want to see CardShark with Jason Michaels, you can do so at Florida Studio Theater through August 21st. For tickets and more information, visit floridastudiotheater.org. And I need to go through his jacket so I can figure out what just happened.
I'm sure he won't let you.
But next, Haley
he
gives
might.
us, he might, you never know.